Hey guys, happy Sunday. So I just put the workout on Slack, but I'm going to read through it because I think it's super beneficial to you guys understanding how to get really intimate with people. Now, Allison Fancher, you will probably get this quicker because you've seen it more, but I still want to get more intimate. Tony, this might seem like Japanese at first, but I want you to ask me questions. Super important. Christine Corbett, y'all are in the middle of the road. Allison, challenge yourselves to understand the intimacy of the customizations when we do this workout, because as good as y'all are doing, it's going to make you even better. Just guaranteed. Abby, you get it. You might get it better than anybody, but you've done it longer than anybody. But we still have to press for the intimacy because we've got it. We got a lot of people signing up today. Sign up for working out, sign up for food. It's kind of crazy, but all this shit I'm doing on Instagram is like working. Thank you, Sass, for nothing. All right, so let's talk about this workout. Monday's workout is sprint interval training. The warm-up, obviously people are staggering in, coming in late, things like that. So we're doing a walk on it if you have a treadmill, and then a run issued based on air conditioning. And what that means is, hey, Chad, in 3 minutes, let's see if we can get you running 0.35. Now, I know for sure Chad can do a quarter of a mile in less than 2 minutes. So 3 minutes, 0.35 is a good run challenge. Hey, Tori, in 3 minutes, let's see if we can get 0.25. It's probably a good run challenge. In the garage, so Birdie, when you're here tomorrow morning, a good 3 minute challenge is, hey, Chris Owens, see if you can get wall to wall twice in 3 minutes. That's a good challenge. Hey, Tori, see if you can get wall to wall and short wall in 3 minutes. Okay, something to get their heart rate up. But you know, again, we've already got the names on the board. If we're in the garage, we can re-put them on the board, or you can talk to them while they're in there. But it's an individualization. Like, what can that person do? Because again, you're saying, hey, I know you're here, I know what you're capable of, and I believe you can do this. They're gonna fight for that. All right. Oh, Maggie signed up, gave me her card information, so she's in at Clarendon Bridge. She wants to do meal plan. That'll be great. She'll lose a lot. This is a side note. She just emailed me. Based on how they finish that three run challenge. So Tony, if you're teaching a class, you issue a challenge and you're wrong, which I am often, you customize, okay, they're not as conditioned as I thought. And you customize, it's completely cool. But you still have, we're being too safe in our workouts. I want to see names on the board, I want to see customizations based on where they are. It's gonna mean that you're gonna be on your phone less during the class, and you're gonna be paying attention more during the class. Allison, for you, like treadmills, for example, running 0.12 is, oh, sorry, I went too far. So I've got run 0.12 on a treadmill. So what we're looking at is hot sauce challenge. So what's in that 2 minute window, if someone's given, damn it, I went too far. So now we're doing a movement challenge, 3 rounds in 12 minutes. That movement challenge, a couple factors you want to think about. Body weight. If 250-pound plus person's moving weight, even if he's, quote, in shape or working hard, he's still 250 pounds. You got to remember that. If little 125-pound Vanessa's moving, even if she's in shape, she's going to move a lot faster. You got to keep that in mind. So a good example on this, okay, we're doing a run, then followed by reverse lunges, plank twists, mountain climbers, wall ball, and air squats. So my example I have down here, Chad, for a 90-second run, you think about, because I want y'all to think about in time, what can Chad handle? Well, in 3 minutes, we've already said Chris Owens and Chad, who are comparable, can handle 2 wall-to-walls. So in a sprint, it's reasonable to expect that Chad can go out of our door and go wall-to-wall in 90 seconds. So that's, you got 12 minutes you're working with, so that's what he could do. Tori, right wall. I don't know what that word is I wrote, but right wall for 90 seconds. It's reasonable to expect he can get his big ass out that door, go to right wall, come back in 90 seconds. Now, when we're looking at things such as conditioning and range of motion. Chad is 42, almost 42, and Tori's 42. You know, I'm still nursing the injury, getting back. So, and I'm taller, I'm a little heavier. I have 14 reps is my number. 14 is my number for all those reps. For Chad, it's 20. All right. Chad's a little better squatter than me, so he has a 25-pound ball. I have a 20-pound ball. If you notice that Chad is crushing it on round 1 or round 2, challenge Chad to give him a 30-pound ball. Okay? It's very important. If someone's fit, don't be kissing their ass by giving them something they can crush and have 2 minutes left. That's one reason why Madison will leave. A person like Madison will leave if they're not being challenged on their level. All right? Rebecca, at your gym, Allison. So Rebecca, you know, she's getting itty-bitty. A good sprint for 90 seconds is 0.12. Deeksha, I'd probably give her 0.06, half of that. I'm giving her 18 because although she's even older than me, she is a great mover. And she's also lighter, lower to the ground, so those movements will be done without a crazy amount of effort. Now, so I gave you all that. Here's what the other safety net. It's a 12-minute challenge to get 3 rounds in, but you can do 2 minutes bonus. So, Allison, you're setting your clock at 12 minutes. On that H1 or whatever, and on H2, you're putting 2-minute windows. So you have 2-minute leeway. So in case you've guessed not as accurate, you still have a 2-minute window for them to finish. So you don't feel like losers. All right. Now that we've got an initial warm-up and we've done some movement warm-up, now we're time to get out of the bar. So the bar piece, it's 4 movements, and each movement or run, we're looking at what can that person do in 30 seconds of maximum effort. So there's 4 movements. So we got 2 minutes, but we're gonna give them a 30-second window. So it's a 2-minute challenge. They have 30 extra seconds to finish. So what can Chad do? On treadmills we have here, in 30 seconds he can get 0.10 if he's busting it, right? If my Vanessa is busting it, she can get 0.07 in 30 seconds. If Shannon's busting it, and I changed it for this one, Allison, because we want to get that heart rate up, maximum effort, we're going to take the incline. We're going to go 6 incline, 8 speed for 45 seconds. Because I want her to be exhausted before she goes in that bodyweight movement. Burpees, so in 30 seconds. Big Mike, he could probably do 5 in 30 seconds. Birdie, even though pregnant, can probably do 9 in 30 seconds. Okay? Lynn Jones, 64-year-old Lynn, can do 6 in 30 seconds. Maximum effort. Remember, burning sugar. When that glycolytic demand, oh my gosh, I'm dying. But they will get recovery. That's going to change their body and help them burn the sugar that they ate this weekend. Thrusters. It's based on what you've observed with their air squats earlier. It's also based on their, previous knowledge you have of their strength. So give them something they can handle for maximum for 30 seconds. Christine is a great mover. She can squat low and come up and thrust with speed. Tony's a great mover, but not quite as strong as Christine. So for 30 seconds, a customized challenge is Teeny can crush 6 reps at 65 pounds in 30 seconds. And it will kill her. She's, extra 30-second window. I would probably give Tony 45 pounds, okay, for 6 reps. Now, toes to bar. I know this is long, guys. I hope you all are still with me. We got height, weight, leg size, gender, gymnastics experience. So, example, I'm a big dude, but I have a good grip. So, even though I'm probably 80 pounds heavier than Corbett, I can probably handle about the same number of reps in 30 seconds. But however, since we're doing this over a 2 minute to 2 minutes and 30-second challenge, this is the 4th piece of those 30-second challenges. So they're going right through it all. I hope it isn't confusing. So I'm probably going to be a 6 for that entire challenge. That's what I'm saying. So you're looking at what people are. It's going to take thinking at first, guys, but I want to challenge you to do this. But you also got to look at the whole picture. So Corbett might be an 8 through that entire challenge. Let's say our bar is 95 pounds. He might be an 8 through that entire challenge to get it done in less than 2 minutes, 30 seconds. If you give me an 8, it's going to take me 3 minutes to get it done. So I'm probably a 6, and it's going to be a good, winnable challenge. So that's 6 on the treadmill, 6 burpees. Remember, I'm huge. 6 thrusters. I'm strong, but I got weird range of motion. And 6 toes to bar. By the time, fourth thing, I'm dying. So I'm going to get a winnable challenge. You want to coach the movement through it. Like, hey, you know, I saw you on air squats. You can get lower. Let's get lower, Tori, on that, you know, kind of thing. So you're coaching and you're cheering on if they get it done. So in a small class setting of 4 or less, you want to focus on the clock being their challenge. Because if you have a small class, the clock has to be a challenge. You want to, you know, if Corbett, you have 2 people at Clarenbridge or even 1 person, you can't, you know, they're challenged. They're really not challenging me. You're going to challenge you, perhaps, if you jump in that piece, but you're going to battle the clock. So they get that major work, and they get a 1:15 recovery about that. So if it's a large class, if you're at Charleston Court and there's 8 people in that class, each person's getting 1 minute to 90-second recovery because we said 1:15, remember? So example, if we got an 8-person class, and let's say Chris Hamilton's in front of me. Chris Hamilton's going through, crushing it, the max effort, all he has. Don't let me start until he gets to the bar. So that way, as we go through these rounds, if I'm not starting until he gets to the bar, I've got a little window to recover, and then I can hit it hard. And also that prevents us from stumbling on top of each other. Remember, this is a maximum effort. Everybody's running their own race, so you have to play with the bars. If we have the same bar, you definitely want to make sure that there's a gap so I can go through it all and I'm battling against the clock. One cue, I could be like, when you start your sprint, look up at the clock. Make sure you're getting done. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 30 seconds after. So if the clock's at 9 minutes, I should be done with everything by 11:30. All right, y'all got that part good. All right, so since the group is exhausted. All right, so we've exhausted all of that. We did our 4 rounds. 3 might be the right answer, but I said 4 rounds there. So we are really exhausted and exert a lot of energy, glycolytic stores, remember, max effort kind of stuff. So we're exhausted, but we know our squat range of motion is warmed up completely. So the next glycolytic piece is going to be a 1-minute challenge to get 15 squats, okay? So 1 minute of squats, 2 minutes recovery. So at our gym, we're covered because we have 4 platforms. Right now in Corbett, you got 2 squat racks, so you're good there. Alice, you got 2 squat racks, so you're good there. As far as getting, 6 people can run it effortlessly. If it's more than 6, Allison, tomorrow, for whatever reason, 1 person would have, you'd be the rack, picking up the lightest person's bar, 35, 45 pounds, you know what I mean? So, example, I would give Allison McClellan for 15 reps, 75 pounds is a great challenge. If she's crushing it, like she gets done with 15 seconds to spare, she has 2-minute recovery coming up, give her 85 pounds the next set. If she's dying at the 75 pounds because her and Greg had a gluten-filled weekend and she's exhausted and ate and drank poorly, maybe she goes down to 65. I'm going to let y'all gauge that, but remember, we're coaching form because you know Allison's a great mover, especially when she's warmed up. But that's what you're coaching. You're coaching the form. She's battling with the clock. You're giving her cues. It's a it's a great mix. But always coaching for her best form while maintaining the integrity of a winnable challenge. If someone's going 2 rounds, they're not winning it, make sure you change your weight. Even if you have to stop the clock, because you want to, you want to make sure you get a winnable challenge. All right. If time allows, give them 1 more 6 to 8 minute challenge, depending upon your clock, that incorporates a push movement. Remember, they've already done wall balls with some cardio, like 2 rounds of a run, and then a yes, all right, got a good text. Followed by stationary lunges. We haven't done anything with stationary lunge yet, but our legs are pretty warmed up, so we can hit the quads 1 time. I don't like doing stationary lunges before squats because it ruins their squat depth a lot of times. So it can be a run, 8 stationary lunges at a lighter weight than what they squatted. You don't want them doing the same weight, much lighter weight. So if Allie Mack was doing, let's say 75 pounds, I'd probably pull her back to 55 pounds because she's going to do a run, 8 stationary lunges, 8 push press, 2 rounds of that. The run's going to be, like I said, it's 6 to 8 minutes, so maybe it's a wall-to-wall run for Allison. Maybe if it's Chris Owens tomorrow, for example, Allison, if it's 8 minutes, remember, thinking winnable challenge, He's going to have, let's say, a 95-pound bar for the